Alright, so hi guys. So in this video, we're gonna go ahead and change gears. I want to go over this problem. We have the limit as x approaches 0 of x cubed cotangent x over 1 minus cosine x. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this problem. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So we have the limit as x approaches 0 of 1 minus of x cubed cotangent x over 1 minus cosine x. So, now, obviously when we do direct substitution, we get 0 over 0, which is, oh no, right? So yeah, we would do 0 cubed cotangent 0 over 1 minus cosine 0. So 0 cubed cotangent 0, that's 0, 1 minus cosine 0, 1 minus 1, just 0 over 0, which is, oh no, right? So here, we want to go ahead and do something different, right? One of the things that I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and change cotangent to cosine over sine. So we're going to go ahead and change this to cosine of 0, cosine of x over sine x. And then divide this entire thing. And by the way, this is it's the limit of all of this. Divide this entire thing by 1 minus cosine x. And if you think about it, this is the limit. So we just have to kind of algebraically simplify this. Of x cubed cosine of x over sine x over 1 minus cosine x, which is the limit as x approaches 0 of x cubed cosine x over sine x, and then times 1 over 1 minus cosine x. You just have to understand, guys, you just have to understand the division rule of two fractions. So really, we have the limit as x approaches 0 of x cubed cosine x over sine x times 1 minus cosine x. Okay, so obviously we still don't have like a, how do we say this, a good, I guess, we still don't know what it is because we still have indeterminate form. So the way this is gonna go, guys, we're gonna do the limit as x approaches 0 of the following, and it's gonna go, so the way this is gonna go, guys, we're gonna go ahead and actually multiply. So we're gonna say x cubed cosine x over sine x times 1 minus cosine x. We're going to multiply by the conjugate of 1 minus cosine x. So we're going to say times 1 plus cosine x on top and bottom. Okay, so doing this, we have x cubed cosine x times 1 minus cosine x. So we can clearly see here. And then over. And then it's going to be sine x times the quantity 1 minus cosine. And I keep writing my c very weirdly. Times 1 plus cosine x. Okay. There we go. And so then, oh, and actually, I'm sorry, this is supposed to be 1 plus cosine x. I almost forgot. Or I almost messed up there. So, now, here's the thing, guys. So, let's see. So this part here is going to equal 1 minus cosine squared x. So the way this is going to go, this is going to equal the limit as x approaches 0 of x cubed cosine x times 1 plus cosine x over sine x times 1 minus cosine squared x. Now here, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and change this to sine squared x, okay? So this part here becomes sine squared x. So we're going to do the limit as x approaches 0 of x cubed cosine of x times 1 plus cosine of x over sine cubed x. So really that's what we're going to have there. Now notice, guys, that we end up with something like this, okay? We're going to take this out, and we're going to say the limit, so this is equal to the limit as x approaches 0 of x cubed over sine cubed x times 1 plus, times the quantity cosine of x times 1 plus cosine of x. Okay, and then finally, we know that this part is equal to the limit as x approaches 0 of x over sine of x, and then all cubed, right? And then this is times cosine of x times 1 plus cosine of x. Now we need to go ahead and just do, right, the actual problem the following way. We would end up with something like this, where this part, if I just do this on its own, is gonna be equal to 1, because the limit as x approaches 0 of x over sine x is equal to 1, right? And then, sorry guys, I keep like clearing my throat. And so that is what this would be, right? So it's 1 times, and it's gonna be, if we do direct substitution here, we're gonna do times cosine of 0 times 1 plus cosine of 0. So we would just plug in 0 in for this. And finally, we would end up with 1 times 1, because cosine of 0 is 1, times the quantity 1 plus 1, which is 1 times 2, which is 2. Therefore, the limit as x approaches 0 of x cubed cotangent x. So therefore, the limit as x approaches 0 of x cubed cotangent x over 1 minus cosine x is equal to 2. And that, guys, is going to be our final answer. So as you can see, this was a really, it is a tricky problem. It's a little bit difficult, but you just really have to use your trig identities and then just use your limit, rules, and also the trig identities, mostly when it comes to doing limits of trig functions, as well as the idea that the limit as x approaches 0 of x over sine x is 1. So it does have a little bit, you need to understand, we need to understand the certain rules that they give us in calculus when it comes to trig limits, or the basic 3 rules, or certain rules when it comes to trig limits. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. I really hope this helped. With that being said, thank y'all so much for watching, and please like, comment, and or subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.